Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another one of our awesome tech videos. I am Paige Lippert. I'm one of the consumer technology specialists here at Mid-Continent Public Library. And today we're going to work with notifications, but this time we're going to do Android devices. So, what you're going to need, you will need an Android device. This can be a myriad of devices. So it's any mobile device, so phone, tablet, etc., that happens to run the Android operating system. Now, how this is going to look on your device may look a little bit different than mine. Today, I'll be using a Google Pixel 3. It may work slightly differently if you're using a Samsung Galaxy Note or Tab, if you're using something from LG, something from Motorola, even a newer Google Pixel, anything that is running that Android operating system. So it may look a little bit different, but the general background is going to be the same and kind of how you work with it and how certain things may appear and how you can kind of make some edits will kind of remain mostly the same. You can also use a stylus. Of course, that is completely optional. It's however you like to work with your device. I'm going to be using just my touch screen today, but I do know that there are several people who do like to use a stylus when they're working with their devices. So with that, we're going to go ahead and hop into the phone. All right, so here we are on my Android device. You can see it's charging, but I wanted to bring this up on the lock screen immediately so that you could see my notifications as they are. So I actually do have several notifications on my lock screen, and from right here, I'm just swiping. So if I swipe, that just makes it poof away. I'm swiping to the right. I can also swipe left. Both work, but that is a way that I can clear the notifications from my device. Now, some other notifications you can see in the very top left next to my clock, you can actually see that there are two notifications there. So I can swipe down from the top of my device and bring that down. So I use primarily swipe controls on my device, and it kind of depends on the flavor of Android device that you have, exactly which controls that you can use. But having swipe controls is fairly common, so I don't have to use buttons to kind of go back and forth on my device. I can just swipe left, right, up, down to bring up everything that I need. But this is kind of what a notification may look like. So this top one, you can see I can't get rid of it. I'm swiping left and right. I can't get rid of that one. It's just letting me know that I have my USB debugging is connected. So it's actually just telling me that I have my USB cord plugged into a computer and that I could work on debugging because I have developer mode turned on my device. It allows me to use my recording system. But if I wanted to adjust how this notification shows up, I can tap on that little gear, which will take me into my settings. And then there's this one. So I have my Twitch notification letting me know that Storm Chaser IRL is live. So if I wanted to go hop in and immediately watch that stream, I could just tap on that notification. Since my phone is unlocked, it'll actually fire up Twitch for me and send me right in. I can also tap on this caret in the top right corner, and that's going to give me more information about that particular alert. This one is very short. It's just letting me know, that they're live, and then what they kind of said was their tagline for the day. And then I can report that message if I wanted to. So if it came through as something inappropriate, I could report it. But I can also just swipe here and clear it. There's also this silent notification on the bottom. This is an option on a lot of Android devices. You can get silent notifications. These top ones, the notifications area, can actually make noise. I just have my sound turned off. But you can see that this one doesn't go away. Again, that's just letting me know that I have my device plugged in. But I can come here and manage. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on manage so you can see this is kind of what it looks like. So this is the notifications settings on my Android device. So as you can see, I have a couple of different options. And it's kind of telling you what they are, which is kind of nice. You get a little video representation of what the different notifications are, which I think is super duper cool. And actually, you can see I had another notification come in, just letting me know that a different person has gone live. I can just swipe down and bring it back down. My phone buzzed a little tiny bit because that's the notification settings that I have. So down here, we'll just start. Well, actually, I'm going to start kind of at the bottom and work our way up and then go back down to the bottom. So you can see that I have sensitive notifications, so I can show sensitive contact when my phone is locked. And that is turned off or turned on. If I turn it off, it just means that my notifications, when they come through, are going to be a little bit less, offering of information. There's going to be less information there. Most people aren't going to have my phone, so I kind of leave that alone. And then there's a notification on the lock screen. If I tap on that, it's going to give me the option. So I can show conversations, default, and silent, so it shows all of my notifications. I can choose to hide silent conversations and notifications, so those silent ones won't pop up. Or I can tell my phone, don't show me any notifications. 0, none, stop, block them all. And then right here, I can actually see kind of the history of my notifications. So it's actually going to bring up that whole list. And you can see I have notifications turned on for all of these. So my most recent one is, now Facebook, Twitch. But you saw that banner came up. I didn't even think about it. I just swiped it away immediately. I do have it set up for some to send me a banner, which is what popped up, and then I can swipe that banner away. Twitch, I don't have it give me a banner unless I actually bring it up, but some has a banner that pops up. So if I'll go ahead, let's go ahead and tap on Facebook. So Facebook, I am logged in as apparently volunteer, several different accounts. There we go. So if I scroll down here, we'll go to my own account. So I have my notifications coming in, and then I can choose down here which ones I get. So if I'm like, you know what, don't send me notifications about videos or groups or people you may know or updates from friends. Stop sending me notifications for pages I manage or pages I follow. Go ahead and remind me about events. And so that will let me adjust the notifications that are coming in. And then I can come down here even more and kind of play with it some more. So I can turn off and turn on a variety of other ones. And then you can also tap on advanced, which will allow a notification dot, which brings up that little number or not. So that's how you can kind of play with that. Twitch is very similar, fewer options. And again, you can go to advanced, which you can see there's 2 more. So I can do the dot or not, and then it actually gives me more settings in the app. And so some notification settings you can manage from your device. Some notification settings you have to do within an individual app, and just how that's going to work varies by the app. So you can go into, like if I wanted to change how Twitch alerts me to any kind of update by the people that I follow, I would have to go into my Twitch app settings and then find notifications, and then from there make any adjustments as I need to. So I'm going to back out of this real quick and kind of scroll back up. So now you can see I've got still playing that little video of how to kind of play with your notifications. I can see my notifications, so I can actually tap on that. I have my history turned off, but if I turn it on and I keep it on for a little while, it'll actually maintain a history of notifications that I've received, so that if I accidentally delete something, kind of like that Facebook notification that I just instantly swiped away just out of habit, maybe I actually wanted to find that back again, I could come in here, look at my notification history, and get an idea of what it was that I just deleted without thinking about it. I'm going to leave that off for myself. And then there's bubbles. So some apps, depending on, really their coding and their preference, will allow you to do a bubble instead of just a banner or a dot on the app. But it'll actually bring up like a little conversation bubble, kind of like how it's showing you in the little video on the side or top or wherever you put it on the screen. You can actually move it all over your screen. And that kind of gives you quicker access, I think. I use it, but for me right now, it only works for my Messenger and my text messages. It doesn't work for every app. It just kind of works for some, but it allows you to do floating. So it works on top of other apps. So I can have multiple apps open, whatever is the active app, the bubble kind of floats on top of it and allows me to work with my Messenger and text messages without having to close or switch out of the original app, which I think is kind of nice. So I'm going to go back down to the bottom so you can see that there's the advanced. And so this gives you a little bit more control over your apps and your settings. So you can hide the silent notifications. You can allow notification snoozing. So if there's like an event or something that you're getting alerted about and you're like, you know what, give me some time, you can allow snoozing so that it'll go away for a certain amount of time and then remind you again. You can do suggested actions and replies. You can do the notification dot app icon, which is that little number or a dot letting you know that, hey, there's something going on with that app. You can do a sound. My sound, like I said, is generally turned off, but if my phone is on, I get a little ding when I get a notification. Now, with that, you can also have apps that give you a specific noise. So, like my messenger ding and my normal notification ding are different so that I know kind of an idea of what notification has come in. I can do swipe for fingerprint notifications. I don't really get any of those, so I have mine turned off. And then I can set up how my do not disturb works with notifications. So right now I have one schedule, which is generally sleeping so that my phone doesn't ping me all night long. Now, if I have any apps with a dot on it, I don't right now, which is kind of a surprise, but I'll get a little dot like on Facebook that lets me know, hey, something is going on in this particular app. And to make that go away, you just generally have to go in and interact so that you can see that notification. So if I had a Facebook notification, I might have a little dot on my Facebook app there letting me know that, hey, I got a Facebook notification, and I can go in and work with it. And so that is kind of working with notifications on an Android device. Again, it may not always be the same how it works on every single device. And of course, there are some settings that you can go tinker with on your device, and then other settings that you can go and tinker with within the app itself. And that's kind of super important to kind of figure out exactly how you want your apps to work. And once you get there, I mean, it's golden. You won't get alerted to absolutely everything. And yeah. All right, so that was notifications on an Android device. Kind of ended it on a weird note. Sorry for that. But Androids, again, like I said, are many and varied. It's any mobile device that works on the Android operating system. So exactly how you work with the notifications and how you find it may be slightly different, but generally to get to your notifications, it's going to be in your settings, which for most Android devices is either a swipe up or swipe down to bring up the settings app or the settings feature, and then from there you just find notifications. And you can do all kinds of stuff to modify how your notifications show up, what happens when you get a notification, and then you can alter either notifications, how they work from an app coming in through that settings area, or you can also go into the actual app's settings and also edit the notifications there. So if you enjoyed this video, but you happen to have an Apple device, we have done another video. There's another working with notifications for Apple, so feel free to go and find that video. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to watch more like it, we do premiere a new video every Tuesday at 2, every Wednesday at 1, and every Friday at 1, and we would love to see you there. We put those videos, as well as all of our older videos, on YouTube and Facebook. So you can find us on YouTube by searching for MCPL and then you can find us on Facebook by searching for MCPL 360. So find all of our cool videos there. And with that, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a fabulous weekend.